Previously on DrakeParagon.
And that's where we are now, less than halfway.
I went from nothing on the radar to like 20 blips. Might as well use the wind while we have it. Have you ever had waves and stuff come into the cabin?
It is cloudy and wet. Thought I'd show you what's going on for dinner on Paragon.
I just saw the wind come out of the water. Oh, right there! Right there, that big splash right behind us. Yeah, he's coming back.
Sailing vessel Paragon now standing by on 1-6. How'd it go?
Oh, God.
Do you have enough line to set the preventer?
Yeah.
I was looking at our course. I brought us up off the winds.
You did?
And then brought the...
Oh yeah, you changed course, you went to port.
Yeah, and then I just... So, I'd bring the sail in, clipped on that, and then had the sail out and brought it running. The whole point was to have you in bed.
Aww.
That didn't seem to work. So I'll just bring us sail a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to go for our rub line.
Yeah.
With this.
Without jiving.
Without jiving. But listen, it's set up there.
You made it real tight, yeah?
Yeah. It's as tight as I could get it.
Like, usually I let it out more than you did.
Yeah.
And then I go up and tie it on the cleat. And then I use the main sheet to pull it in really tight. Because I've got all the purchase there that can do that. Because I don't like it if there's play in it. Maybe you can pull it in a little bit more.
A little bit here.
Yeah, just to get it tight. So there isn't play. You think that's out enough?
No. No, because I'm going to be coming down more off the wind. So that needs to be out further.
Ina's setting the preventer. On Paragon, the preventer goes from the aft end of the boom all the way up to a bow cleat.
Sweet.
All right. I also let the Traveler all the way down on that side. So now you can bring some tension in on the main sheet. And that'll make it really tight, really rigid.
There you go.
Cool. No, it's so tight, there's no movement at all. No wobbling. It'll be much better. Cool, thanks. I'm going back to bed. Have a good watch. You don't have your harness on.
No, because I'm about to go downstairs and go to sleep.
You had your harness on before, though, throughout your watch?
No, actually I didn't.
Yeah.
We only had to wear them at night.
Well, I guess it's kind of loose, but it's always better if you wear them. How was your watch?
It's fine. It's been averaging like 5-6 knots. The wind has been steady. I turned this to port to avoid that ship.
You saw him on radar first? And he wasn't showing up on AIS at first,
Yeah,
right?
he is.
But he wasn't at first. You saw him on radar and then you woke me up. And he wasn't on AIS, but he is now, huh?
Yeah.
Did you check his closest point of approach at any point?
Something like 0.9 nautical miles.
Pretty close.
Felt far enough away. It's not moving.
Okay, I can take it if you want to go back to bed. Hope you feel better. I've been battling with seasickness ever since we left port. She's definitely better than before. And now she's doing watches, although this is now her 4th day, and last night in the middle of the night I tried to wake her for the 4 to 6 watch, 4 to 6 a.m. watch, and she couldn't. And she was like, no, I can't do it. So I did an extra watch because she couldn't get up. And but now she looks a little bit better. And let's see where we are. We just missed the Atlantic Odyssey. We are in St. Pierre Bank. There's the big picture. There's where we left from, there's where we're going before we head north another 80 miles. So we're definitely more than halfway through the whole trip, which is exciting. It's a beautiful sunny day today. That's exciting too. I'm going at about 6.5 knots. It's also very exciting. And we're on the run line. Even more excitement. Alright.
Taking our time.
Yeah, take your time.
So I'll take the solid.
Yeah, there you go. We'll reef it again before the end of the day. So go through the whole process again. Almost there. You can tell by looking at the luff of the sail.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it. Perfect. You have just unreefed the mainsail. Wasn't too hard, huh? We're probably going a whole another knot faster.
You're not serious. What do you do?
Climb it up. And then take this part.
Yeah.
Maybe put a
The kink in it.
Kink in it. Put it through. Put it over. If I was like really worried about it, then I'd do a line through this and I'd actually cleat it. Let's see how fast we're going now.
What's your guess?
Well, we were going 4.5. I bet we're going 5.5 now.
Okay. I would say 5.7.
Ah! We're going 5.7 to 6.0.
Yeah.
Just throw the spaghetti into a pan and heat it up.
Spaghetti in a pan.
Add some more soy sauce and we're good to go.
More soy sauce.
I was thinking I would make my chili cornbread bake
Yes.
tonight.
That sounds really nice.
It's really good, yeah. It's got like a layer of potatoes, like mashed potatoes, and a layer of ground beef, layer of cheese, layer of corn, and like more potatoes and more cheese, and you broil the cheese on top to kind of burn it, and it's really good.
Well, I can't wait.
Yeah, it just takes a bit longer to make. 14 knots of true wind speed on a broad reach, and we're doing 5.5 knots through the water. Yeah, I guess that's right. Where is he? We are on channel 16, right? Oh, we're not on 16. Shit, we weren't on 16.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Sailing vessel Paragon now standing by on 16. Where is he?
He's over here. I see him behind the American flag. But to you, he's probably just right at the white pole.
Does he look like he's coming back?
I don't know. That was really odd. Maybe he's just playing with this one.
I guess he's gone. Well, that was interesting. What kind of plane? What did it look like?
It was a jet plane.
Yeah.
It was black with kind of like gold stripes on it. And
Did it look like a government agency kind of plane or a?
it looked like a private personal plane. They were low. They were about maybe 100 meters above us.
Really?
Yeah. Just up here in the sky.
Right up there. Wow.
Right by the boat, and then just whizzes by. It didn't look like it had any markings or government markings on it. It looked like a personal jet plane. Maybe that's what they used. But
I wonder who that was. But he's not tried to contact us again since he buzzed us.
no.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. 4.5 knots through the water. We've got up all the sail we have. We're not making 5, but we're making 4. It's still over 100 miles a day. Even at 4 knots. It's not like we're going to run out of food.
Look at all the birds!
Oh my god!
Loads of them! Hello, boys!
Oh! The wind finally died down to about 9 knots true, 8 knots true. Not enough to push our 40,000 pound displacement. So we started up the engine, which is warming up. Dana's bringing in the head sails. And then we'll start motoring. We've got about 188, 190 more miles to go. This is really great. You're learning how to do everything that there is to do on this boat, from reefing the main to working with the head sails and working with the engine and all of it.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it is great. You're learning how to sail this boat, how to set the preventer,
How it handles as well.
how it handles. Really, I think the way this boat is set up, there's nothing really that requires 2 people, except for maybe setting the whisker pole. But just about everything else, you can single-hand it all.
It's nice that way.
Here they come.
They're kind of surfing and it looks like they might be fishing. And turns out Pink Floyd actually works in attracting dolphins, because we haven't played any Pink Floyd for most of the trip. And they keep turning up.
There. Can you see the splash over there? So what you doing there with that wind channel?
Seemed to work before.
Knock on the hull and they like the sound? Just please do not drop that $200 wind channel into the water. I am making chili cornbread bake tonight. Oh, poor kid.
We better not catch a dolphin when we're fishing.
That now.
So this is day 4 of the 6-day trip. We have been motoring for the last 2 or 3 hours, just because all the wind is gone. It's been really, really nice today. We've had a lot of sun. We just had some dolphins a little bit ago. Jake has a casserole in the oven, which smells delicious. We're about 200 miles away from Newfoundland, St. John's. Just over 100 miles away from the waypoint, which is kind of the curve of Newfoundland. So once we're there, then it's just around the corner, but we'll see how things go. Last night we had a huge increase in wind to about 20-25 knots. I was trying to make the boat go as quick as I could, but then when the wind started increasing it was too much for the boat, so we took a wave. It was a really big wave, like it felt as if, not so much a car was hitting the side of the boat, but it felt as if you were in a plastic bin or like a trash can. And somebody dropped you off a diving board and the whole thing just went psh. There was a little anticipation, a change in mood this morning. I think we were all a little tired because none of us slept really well. Just we were all a bit nervous. So we kind of swapped the watch around a little bit, just so that Drake could get some sleep. Because he covered a little bit of my watch and he covered Mo's watch. He's doing a lot of covering, so he needs to get some sleep. So it's trying to find the balance between having him get enough sleep and having him not doing too much so that he's getting very tired. So if he gets enough sleep, I'll be happy. So that's the sea behind me. As you can see, it's very, very calm. Very calm indeed. Woo!
Here we are on day 5 of our trip from Lunenburg to St. John's, Newfoundland. And not got enough wind to be under sail, so we're under power. And the sun is going down. There are also a whole bunch of dolphins about. We've got the moon. We've got the sunset, and we've got dolphins.